I want to talk about something a lot of black women don't say out loud. And it is that rest feels like it's for others, not for us. And you know exactly what I mean when I say other or others. The women who are those women who are automatically treated as soft, as fragile, delicate, the ones who we see are protected. Women who are allowed to slow down and be taken care of. Most of us were handed that label of strong, that title of strength, even before we knew what it was. And so everywhere you look, I'm looking like literally everywhere you look, um, there's talk about rest, a slow life, slow living, ease. But for Black women, it's different. It lands different, it feels different, you experience it differently because we weren't raised watching women who rested. We watched women who pushed through, who endured, who marched, who took stances, where other women were told, take your time, you deserve a break, I want to look after you, we need to protect you. What we heard and still hear today is, you got it, you're strong. And if you look at the history of things, the last 4 years, it's been Black women at the forefront of almost everything that has had any type of impact or that has been um, impactful. I'll just leave it like that because I don't want to go into anything other than the message I'm sharing today, which is that softness and femininity and Black women are not synonymous. And so, as I said, we hear, you got this, go, you're strong, we're relying on you, right? We were the ones that were out there voting, advocating, pushing, trying to make things happen. You'll figure it out. And we typically almost always rise to the occasion. So when you finally try to slow down, now bringing it back to self, bringing it back to the internal, your body doesn't know how to relax because the priming to always be ready, the expectation that you should be the one pushing through, trying to make it work, make it happen against all odds, even when everything else is stacked against you, even when everyone else is going in the other direction. What are they doing? They're looking at the Black woman to make it work and make it happen. So internally, it's really, really hard to relax and to rest. And our bodies don't know what it feels like. Emotionally, we don't know what it feels like to shut down, to have a restful, easeful life. It feels uncomfortable. Stillness doesn't give us the peace that it should, because it what it does is it alerts us to the fact that there's something that we probably need to do, or we've forgotten to do, or neglected to do. Because somewhere along the way, we learn that if you stop moving, this is the message, right? Something important, something monumental, something that's critical to the success of others, your community, your family, might fall apart. And so when people say things like just rest, it's simple in and of itself, but it's hard, it's difficult, and it's dangerous for some of us because rest has not been a natural state that we've allowed ourselves to experience. It's not been a natural state that we've been encouraged even to seek. And the permission to say you're tired, to say I don't care, I don't want to go on, is not one that has been granted us. So we have to take it. We have to take that stance and say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not carrying the world's shoulders on my back anymore. I'm not carrying the world's problems. I'm not carrying even my family's problems, the children's issues. They're not mine anymore. Because if you keep going, it comes with consequences. And the fear of being judged, the fear of disappointing, the fear of being seen as reliable are not are less than the consequences that you're going to experience in your body, in your life eventually. So what I would like to say is, when your body asks for rest and your mind wants to override it and doesn't care because it's hearing risk, push through. I'm not I'm not advocating for more strength to be exerted. When I say push through, I'm saying honor what your body is leading you to do, is calling you to do, is screaming for you to do. Because what we were taught can no longer keep being what we are doing, and the practices that we're embodying anymore. I want to share that we have to stop before the point of exhaustion. We have to stop before the body goes out. We need to start restoring ourselves. We need to start pausing and just letting ourselves be. Real rest will happen when your body doesn't feel like it has to prove anything. And so I'm bringing it back to that ultimate message that we have to work to earn worth, earn love, earn worthiness, earn rest. And part of that work is proving that we're worthy of it. So no more trying hard to relax. The real key is to unlearn the idea that your value comes from holding everything together. Your value comes from showing up put together. Your value comes from outsmarting the next man and outperforming the next promotion. When that starts to shift on the internal, you'll feel it. Not only will there be an ease to your life, physically you'll feel it. Your shoulders will drop. I can remember when I almost always had to make a conscious effort to drop my shoulders, because this was my state a lot of the time. And even when I was a fitness coach, a lot of the cues I would give the ladies that drop your shoulder, drop your shoulder. Many of them didn't realize it came in like this. We do it a lot. So once that internal shift starts to happen, when you start to feel that you're worthy, when you start to release the idea, the notion, the programming, the conditioning that you have to earn rest, earn worthiness, earn safety, your physical posture is more relaxed, your shoulders drop, your breath is even, you're taking more regulated breaths, your breathing is deeper. Your body just stops bracing for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing to do. And rest finally becomes something that is just ease, that just is, that you don't have to work towards. So if rest feels wrong for you, assuring you that it's the conditioning that we've been programmed and we're living under. It just means that the training did a number on us, and because we were trained to be strong before we were allowed to be human. But we don't have to carry that forever. The time to let it go, let it be, is now. What they say, the next best time is now. Well, anyway, there's a version of you who doesn't tense up when she slows down, and that version needs to be released. Who doesn't feel guilty for needing the space to just be. Who doesn't feel like everything will fall apart if you're not continuing to do something, if you're not the last one to hold it or to give or to do or whatever it is, right? And that vision or version of you, is not imaginary. She's there, she exists. So if this is resonating, I created a very short letter for my high achieving woman, for the woman who's been starting or who's starting to notice how much she's been carrying internally and physically. It's not a lesson, it's just a 3-4 minute read max, even for our slow readers. Not a program, nothing complicated. I want you to read it. The link is in the description. Just sign up, get it, read, and let me know how you feel. I'll see you in the next slide.